From the KBIA Newsroom in Columbia, I'm Amina Jenkins. A federal judge ordered the Trump administration to find the money necessary to fully fund SNAP benefits for the month of November. As St. Louis's Sarah Kellogg reports, that ruling has once again caused uncertainty for Missouri's SNAP program.
The Missouri Department of Social Services says they are looking into Thursday's court order and are waiting for further instruction from Food and Nutrition Services. The lapse in SNAP benefits for the month of November has already caused an uptick in traffic at Missouri's food banks. Kim Buckman is the Director of Advocacy and Communication for Feeding Missouri. That's the state association for the 6 regional Feeding America food banks. She called the current situation unprecedented.
To my historical knowledge, the food banks have not faced like a whole bunch of people losing SNAP or getting, cuts to SNAP.
Governor Mike Kehoe announced last week an expedited $5 million to food banks. Buckman says even though that money was already expected, having it sooner does help. In Jefferson City, I'm Sarah Kellogg.
Missouri is asking for an extra $250 million each year to help rural hospitals and patients. This week, the state submitted its application to the newly created Rural Health Transformation Fund. That's a $50 billion bucket of federal money created by the One Big Beautiful Bill Act. Missouri's application includes plans to create a, quote, spoke and hub system of providers, meaning patients could receive care through regional networks of pharmacies, doctors, and public health agencies. Responding to President Trump's priorities, Kehoe said he'd like to reintroduce the presidential fitness test in schools and prevent federal nutrition assistance from being used on soda, candy, and other items. Federal funding cuts reach a University of Missouri lecture series. KBIA's Kaylee Ibarra has more.
Federal funding challenges mean next week's campus lecture from a U.S. Space Force leader is postponed. The President's Distinguished Lecture is a series hosted by MU Chancellor Moon Choi that invites notable research and industry leaders to campus. The 2025 Fall Lecture featured General B. Chance Saltzman, Chief of Space Operations for the United States Space Force. In a statement to KBIA, University spokesperson Christopher Ave said, "Due to budget constraints at the United States Space Force, we have to postpone the President's Distinguished Lecture at this time. We plan to reschedule in the spring semester and look forward to seeing you then." I'm Kaylee Ibarra, KBIA News, Columbia.
Root Cellar, a local food market serving Columbia since 2001, will officially close its doors next month. The Columbia Missourian reports the closure is the result of the Trump administration abruptly cutting the local food purchase assistance program. The program accounted for more than a third of Root Cellar's business. Final deliveries to families took place at the end of September. Root Cellar has provided locally grown food by farmers and artisans to families across mid-Missouri for 14 years. The organization says all subscriptions, holiday turkey orders, and regular business hours will continue as usual through December 13th. I'm Amina Jenkins, KBIA News, Columbia.